To install React Native, what we need to do first is to install Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment that can run on different operating systems, for example, on Windows, Linux, and so on. In order to install that, we need to go to the nodejs.org and download the long-term support version. So I have already downloaded and installed. We can check it. In order to check it, let's go and run the Node version. So if we run Node version, you can see that it's already installed. Also, we need to install npm. npm is a Node package manager. So what it does is, let's say when we are building a project, right, we need to install different libraries, different tools. npm helps us to download and install those libraries. So after installing Node and the npm, what we need to do is we need to select the IDE. In my case, I'm using Visual Studio, but you can choose whatever IDE is preferable for you. So it has versions for Windows, Linux, and the Mac. I'm using a Mac, so I have already downloaded and installed the Visual Studio. After we have prepared, we downloaded the Node.js and we have installed the Visual Studio. The next step is for us is to go ahead and create our first React Native project. But before to do that, we need to also install Expo CLI. So what's Expo CLI is? Expo CLI is a command line tool that lets you easily create app without any native code setup. So for example, in our case, right, npm, let's install it first, and the Expo CLI. Okay, in my case, I have already installed that, but let's run it one more time. It makes some time. Okay, it's installed. After the installation, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and create our first React Native application, Expo app, right? And we are creating our first React Native application, and let's call it, for example, full React Native course. Okay, so React Native course, and let's create it. Okay, after creating, what we need to do is we need to change this to that directory, full React Native course, right? Full React Native course. Okay, that's it, and now we can start our application. npx, and let's start Expo start. Okay, it started. Now we can go ahead and check it. And that's it, our first React Native application started. Now we can start the development.